Hey, it's your girl Carvel. It's been a while since I came and I did this live. So I'm excited. I'm just trying to fix myself up. You know how I do. Welcome. It's Carvel. It's your girl. I'm here to work out today. You can join me if you want to, but this is my workout. So some of you know that I'm training for a bikini competition, and that's happening in August. So right now I'm training. I'm getting myself used to uh, training a little bit more with more discipline, more than I already do. I hired a coach, a plant-based coach, to be more specific, to help guide me through the fitness and nutrition part of it, and she's just going to be coaching and guiding me throughout. So today I'm doing one of her workouts. I've been at this now for about 6 weeks. I'm 6 weeks down, about 4 months to go. So this is going to be, just a gradual thing. So I'm excited today because I'm working out my favorite parts of the body, which is chest and back. I love working that out. So we're gonna be doing some push-ups, some dumbbell. I'm working with dumbbells. I'm working with the bench. Got my gloves here. I have a band. Um, I've got my water over there, towel. So if you're gonna join me, go ahead and put on your playlist. I'm not putting on a playlist. I don't want to be banned or taken off YouTube. You know how that goes. So go ahead and get your playlist together and join me, or you could just watch me or just listen to me. I'm gonna be, you know how I do. But I'm also going to be paying attention to my workout because this is my actual workout. I'm not in demo mode. I'm not doing this for anybody else. So, oh, my screen came off. I wanted me on the screen. I don't know if you had noticed, but that's pretty too. All of that stuff that comes on back there. Anyway, so let me get started. And I think that was everything. Oh, one more thing that I wanted to note. If some of you have been following my channel, you know that lately I've been wearing a continuous glucose monitor. I'm not pre-diabetic and I'm not diabetic. And not to offend anybody that is, because this continuous glucose monitor, which is this right here, this is a life or death kind of thing. It's a very serious device that people with diabetes wear in order to control or monitor their blood sugar levels. And I'm doing it for insight. You know that I have a sugar addiction. I came up pre-diabetic a couple of years ago, and ever since then I've been fascinated with the addiction part of sugar and what it does and how sugar is pretty much implicated in most of the chronic diseases, heart diseases. Um, uh, now my mind goes blank. My mind goes blank. Sometimes that happens, and to be quite honest with you, that's also implicated with high sugar, excess sugar in our blood. You know, the lack of our memory skills and things of that nature. But anyway, I'm doing really well with all this insight that I've been getting from wearing this continuous glucose monitor. I ramble on. That's just a side note. So if you see it, that's what that is. And if you want to check out a few of my YouTube channels, because I speak to it and I speak to a lot about sugar. Anyway, let's get started doing chest and back. We're going to start with some warm-up exercises. I'm going to do each warm-up exercise for about 30 seconds, and then we're going to get into the weights and all that stuff. So we got plenty of time. So I think I'll be here for about an hour doing all this. I got a lot of work to do and I really want to concentrate, but I'm going to keep engaged as well. You are more than welcome to comment, ask any questions. Not that I'll really be seeing it, but I'll try. I'll try. So we're going to start with arm circles. So get your music on, and I'm just going to do this for a few seconds. I don't have a timer with me or anything. So I'm just gonna just wing it. So my arm circles, I'm really concentrating on really moving my shoulder joint, keeping my shoulders down. So I'm not here in my ears like that. Keeping my shoulders down, and I'm really coming around with it. So it's not shallow. I'm really coming around with it. I want to fatigue the muscle just a little bit. Just get the warm, just get the blood pumping. Let me straighten my arm a little bit, make it look a little bit neater. Let me turn my hand down too, just for variation. Variation is fun. I'm breathing. I'm going to spend a few more seconds here, and then I'm going to go into jumping jacks. Whew. Okay. I'm here for 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks. I don't want to trip on my weights. So as I'm doing these jumping jacks, my core is engaged. Good. I'm breathing, of course. I'm never holding my breath. And there's different variations of jumping jacks that people like to do. Sometimes it's here to the shoulder. For a long time, I had a shoulder impingement, and that's as high as I can get it. So that's what I did for my jumping jacks. We have jumping jacks here. So whatever you want to do, sometimes I just have a little bit of fun with it. Good. I'm so excited to see my body transform. So every once in a while, I'll be coming on here so that I can just work out with you all. 3, 2, 1. I think I did that for way longer than 30 seconds. All right, let me do this stretch here. I'm keeping my body straight, my feet straight rather, both toes pointed forward as I gather my breath, core engaged, and I'm really turning so that I can feel that stretch through my thoracic. I am working chest and back. So this part is important. I'm activating these muscles, especially in the lower back that we tend not to use too much. And I'm breathing, catching my breath. The next move is going to be a shoulder extension. Another stretch. Good. Now this I'm doing with a lot of intention. I'm not just arbitrarily just swinging from side to side. That's not the move at all. I'm going to do one more on each side. Last one. Good. Now, shoulder extension. Bring those shoulders way up. Good. I don't want to hyperextend my back, so I'm not doing this with it. That's not the move. Let me just bring this down. I just like the way that looks better. I'm bringing this up, really getting a stretch into my shoulders. I feel it in the back of my shoulder. I even feel it in my arms, to be quite honest with you. I feel it in the back and the front of my shoulders, so this is pretty cool. Good. I'm going to do a few more of these, and then we're going to get this party started. And again, I'm still controlling my breath. Guys, if you're working out with me, make sure that you're controlling your breath early on so it doesn't become something that you have to necessarily think about. Although we should always be thinking about our breath because it's easy to hold our breath, right? It's easy to hold our breath and not even realize that that's what's happening until we can breathe. And then we're like, ah, right? And that happens a lot when we're overexerting. So I want you to always pay attention to the way that you're breathing during the course of an exercise. You should never be holding your breath. All right. So with that said, we're going to get started. The first move is a bench press. I'm going to do 12 reps, 12 reps, 3 rounds of 12 reps. Anyway, I'm doing 12. So I'm going to go a little bit heavier. I'm going to do 20 pounds. Let's see. My 20 pounds are right here. I'm gonna do it off the bench. So I'm going to here we go. All right, good. You ready for me? Taking it up to my chest, coming on back. Here we go. 12. Good. So far this feels good. I'm gonna do 3 rounds of these. 4, 5, 6, 12. Excellent. All right, that felt challenging, but I feel like I could do the 3 rounds of that and I'll be okay. So that's good. And you know what? I like working off I've done it on the floor forever. And only recently I started using the bench. And I like it on the bench because it gives me a little bit more range of motion where I can take it back and then push it up. When I'm doing off the floor, I can only go as far as this because that's when my elbow hits the floor. Okay, so Next move, I'm going to do some push-ups. Now I have to do max. My push-up game used to be so strong, and it's not so much anymore, but it's getting there. So I'm going to knock out 25. Is this a good angle where you can see me? Okay. I want to make sure that you see me. I think this is a good spot. Yeah, this is a good spot. Let me move the bench a little bit. Good. I have to make sure my body is straight. I have to knock these out. Whew. I wanted to do 25. I knocked out 20. I'm okay with that. There's room for growth. I'm 6 weeks in. I have 4 more weeks to go. I want to make myself stronger. I want to get my push-ups back, and I think I'll be okay. So that was good. I'm going to do some wide row pull-ups. Well, what? I'm forgetting the names of these exercises right now. They're not pull-ups. Rows. They rows. I said rows. Wide row. Anyway, I shouldn't be talking so much. Let me get. What do I want to do with these? 12 pounds. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So, what I'm going to do. Back is flat, right? So we don't want to round our back. And we don't want to hyperextend too much when we're like this. So nice neutral back. I'm going to pull it out, elbows out. Good. And I'm doing how many of these? I'm doing 15 of these. That was a good weight for me, 12. Again, I'll be getting stronger, so y'all wait and see. All right, I'm going to do that whole set twice more. Let me clean up a little bit. So now that I know what I'm doing, and now that you know what weights I'm using, and all my justifications, I'm going to knock out the next 2 rounds a little bit more quickly than the first 2 rounds. Should I do it this way? It would be easier for you guys to see me so I don't have to look back. That's so much better. I didn't think of that before. All right. All right, here we go. That was good. A little bit challenging at the end, and that's what you want. Let's knock out those push-ups. Should I do them this way? Yeah, this is good. I really wanted to get those 15 out. I gotta tell you, thank you for being here. I feel like I would have definitely knocked out those 15 real quick if I wasn't on camera, but my form would have been all over the place. Being on camera right now forced me to really keep my core engaged, keep my back nice and level and flat. So it's just gonna make me stronger. Next move. All right. Hiya. Okay, excellent. I have one more set of those. For those of you who are working out with me, really pay attention to your form. Now, I'm coming straight out to the side, but remember, this is a back exercise. So I don't want to be way up here where now I'm engaging the shoulders. I definitely want to be back here. And as I come back, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together to make sure that I engage and work these muscles. Let me grab a sip of water. Woo! Last set of these, y'all. Last set of these. And we'll move on to another set of exercises. All right. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You want to come across your nipple line and not so much your upper chest, and squeeze as you come up. I lost count, but I'm going to do 2 and 1. Ha! Yes, ma'am. Woo, that was good. Let me see what I can do with these push-ups. My goal at this point, to knock out 10. Let's see what happens, y'all. Let's see what happens. Hiya. There's 5. Come on. Keep them strong. Keep them strong. I think I got one more. Was that 9 or was that 10? Woo! I know it's challenging. That I do know. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another thing is, this is the first time I'm actually recording it. Woo! I get to enjoy a break. This is the first time I'm recording it. So I get to send this to Leslie and say, how am I doing? I know she's gonna have things for me like, you were doing it too fast. You weren't engaged as you should have been. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna grab some more water and then we're gonna get into the next set of exercises. So next set of exercises looks like this. 4 rounds, 2 exercises. We're gonna do a chest fly off the bench. Let me put this in a way where I won't trip over it and hurt myself. And then we're gonna do a reverse fly. So we're gonna do a chest fly, working into the chest, bringing the palms together on my back. And then I'm gonna do a reverse fly where I'm taking it back this way. Again, really concentrating on the back muscles, because this move I can easily stay in my rear delt and work the back of my shoulders, but I'm gonna have to make a conscious effort to pull it back, right? All right, so we're gonna start with the chest fly. I'm gonna do 15 pounds. I think that might be a little heavy, but we'll do 1 round of the 15. If I feel like it's too heavy, I'll take it down, that's all. We're here for 4 rounds. So this is round 1. This is a chance where I get to assess where I am with my strength. And we'll see. We'll take it from there. All right. How many am I doing? Chest fly. 10. Oh, so it's 10. 15 should be good. Let's see. Whew. All right, so I'm keeping count as best as I can. A few things to think about if you're doing this with me right now. This is number 5. My back is flat against the bench. If you're on the floor, your back is flat against the floor. There's a slight bend in my arm, and I'm breathing. Core is engaged. One more for me. Excellent. That was actually good. That was good. So I'm going to do that again next go round. And now I'm going to do a reverse fly. Let me try the 15. Let me try the 15 and see if that works for me. Let me take a deep breath. Hinge over. Same rules apply. My back is flat, and I'm going to be coming out and back. Slight bend in my elbow. Let's go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a little heavy, but I think I could do that again, and I'll see how I feel. If not, if the next one is really too heavy, then I'll do the 12 pounds. But for now, the 15 is okay. Let me come back to the chest fly. Hiya. 10, 9, 8, 7. Remember, back is flat. 6 against the bench. Last 5. Core is engaged. 4, and we're breathing. Shoulders to the press. 3. I think I did 3 already. But anyway, 2, 1. If I did one extra, I'll be stronger for it. That's it. Let me put this down for a second. Take a deep breath. Core is engaged. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, good job. Yes, I'm talking to myself. All right, that's 2 down, 2 to go. All right. Just. Good. I'm actually happy with the 15 pounds. 20 pounds would have been overdoing it for me. I probably would have had to come down to 15 or hurt myself. The 15 pounds are good. They're super challenging. It's good. All right. Back fly. So real important, I was looking up before and I had to make the adjustment so that I can align my neck with my spine. And so that's always very important. And that goes for any exercise that we do prone, which is like looking down. That goes with push-ups, rear flies, and everything that we're doing. Our necks usually should be aligned with our spine. So quit talking. I think I'm stalling. Ready? Excellent. So what I'm going to do for the next round, I am going to do 12s just so that I can protect my form and get the most out of this workout. And again, I don't want to take myself out of the game by injuring myself. Last set, y'all. Last set. Let's do this. Let's knock this out so we can keep this party going. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Found myself holding my breath a little bit. I'm going to give myself a little grace. All right. Seven. Woo! 8. 9. 10. Woo! That felt really good. It was still really challenging. I felt the difference between the 15 and the 12, but it was good. All right, y'all. We're done with that round. We got one more round to go. We're progressing pretty nicely. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to do the next exercise. Is a row. So we're going to do a row. Not too different from what I did here, but the elbow was extended out. Not extended out. Elbows are out. This one, I'm going to come up this way. Good. Almost like I want to put the dumbbell in my pocket. So row, I'll tell you all 3 of them that we have. We're going to do them 3 times each. So I'm doing 15 of these. I'm doing a dumbbell pullover off the bench. So we're working our back this way. And I'm going to do, what was that? Oh, with the band. I'll be working with the band with this one. Pulling it apart. Working right in the back, our upper backs. Y'all ready? This is it. We do this 3 times. All right. So we're going to start with the row. And I'm going to be doing 15 pounds of that. My trusted 15s. All right, let's do this. Okay, same rule applies. Back is flat. I don't want to round it out, nor do I want to hyperextend. I kind of want to be right there in the middle, neutral position. I'm going to take it like I'm putting it into my pocket, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and my neck is aligned with my spine. It's not going to be here, and it's not going to be here. And so often we do that and don't even really realize it. So let's get busy. Good. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Oops. I want to be careful when I put that down so I don't throw anything out as I'm putting it down. The next one is our pullover. I'm going to venture out to do 25, but it's only one 25 dumbbell. So here we go. 25 pounds. I'm going to hang over the bench, grab my weight. So here I am, right? The bench will be supporting my shoulders. I'm grabbing it like this to protect myself and to make sure that the dumbbell is locked in place. My hips are up high. So that now I'm not only working my back, but my triceps are a little bit involved, and my glutes and my core is stabilizing me. How many of these am I doing? 12 of these. That was 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. I'll put the weight down, and then I'll find my way back up off the bench. Now, a couple of things which was pretty cool that I noticed. I'm used to doing those on the floor. So again, your range of motion increases as soon as you take the floor away, which is what we did here. And so I felt like the 25s, which is usually a piece of cake for me, instantly got a little bit more challenging. And so that's pretty cool to realize. So I have to do 3 rounds of those. That's 1 down. I think I'm going to do the next one 25. And I feel like if that's too challenging, I'll jump down to my 20s. And another thing that I noticed was me keeping my hips up really gave me a chance and an opportunity to make sure that this was all engaged and my glutes were engaged and keeping me up. So it took some focus away from the challenge that I was feeling from pulling up that 25-pound dumbbell. So the next move is the dumbbell. No, we did that. Oh, the pull-up band. Okay. All right, so here I am. This is a really tight band, this gray band. This is my sister, so I'm borrowing it from her. Thank you, Kathy. And I'm gonna pull it apart. Good. So if your band is not as tight, what you might wanna do is grab it at a certain location, wherever you feel the resistance, and then pull it back. I'm working those smaller muscles in my back. Don't get me wrong, my shoulders are working, but this is primarily a back workout. So I don't wanna be up here with it, because then that would be all shoulder. I want to be right off, like I said before, that nipple line, right? I kind of lost count, so I'm going to call that one 6. Oh, I'm supposed to do 20 of these. This is 10, I think. 11, 12, 13. If you don't come that far out with it, that's okay, because the muscles that you're targeting are working. I promise you they are. 5, 4, 3, 2. Leslie, you'll tell me if I jacked that one up, because that one felt so challenging. All right, I'm going to grab some water and we're going to do another set of that. What are we doing first? We're doing the row. Oh, I'm not even on the bench. Okay. We're doing the row. Back is flat. Core is engaged. Pulling up to my pocket for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice. All right, so this should have stayed on the bench. It's okay. I'm a little daunted by this one. All right. All right, ready? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, one. Woo, that was good. That's one of the exercises that I have to make sure I have to really make a concentrated effort not to hold my breath because it's so challenging. And because it's an overhead, all kinds of things are happening. And oftentimes I find myself holding my breath. So that's one of those exercises I have to kind of say, Carmel, breathe. All right, so we have one more round. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Wishful thinking. Okay, here I am. Time to pull these apart. I got 20 of these, y'all. I think this is harder than this one. I was scared of this one. All right, let's see. Ready? Let's go. 20, 19, 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. I skipped a number. This is my last 10. This is what I find myself doing. Hyperextending. That's not what we want to do. I'm glad I caught that. 6, 5, 4. Woo! Last one. Oh my God. All right. F that. One more round. Let me see. All right. Let's knock this out, right? I'm going to knock these 3 out. Minimal talking. I'm going to go boom, boom, boom. Let's be done. We're going to do a quick stretch, and then we're out of here. All right. I got 15 of these. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, I can do 25 of these. I can do, not 25 of them, I can do 25 pounds, which I was worried before that I wasn't going to be able to do it. 12, 11. Counting helps so that I don't hold my breath. 10, 9, 8. Counting out loud. 7. If I count in my head, it doesn't help. 6, 5, 4, 3. Woo! 2. 1. That was good. All right, let's knock this shit out and be done. Excuse my language, but that's how I feel about this one right here. That's a pretty rose, right? So pretty. 19, 18. Don't hyperextend. 16. Cores engaged. 14. Breathe. 13, 12, 10. Concentrate on those back muscles. Last 8. Make them the best. Woo! 5, 4. I think I lost count. 3. I think I did extra. Last 2. Make them count. Last one. Come on. Good job. I deserve some effing water. Another good one, Leslie. Another good one. Thank you. And thanks y'all for joining me. Let's stretch, shall we? All right. Let's do some of my favorite stretches. Every time I do this shoulder stretch, I always try to get my hip flexor too because I'm a runner. I run several times out of the week. So I just knock 2 birds with 1 stone. Good. Make sure you come across with that shoulder. Some people like to tuck their head up. Some people like to twist it. We're here. Good. Let's try the other side. I'm going to get the hip flexor on the other side too. Try to get that heel to the ground. If you're interested more about this continuous glucose monitor, um, you know, insurance doesn't cover it for a lot of people. It's not an inexpensive device. I happen to be lucky, and I knew somebody who offered it to me, and I said, "Oh my God, yeah, I would love to try that. Let's stretch here." So with this, we don't want to hyperextend. We just want to keep. So tilt the pelvis forward, keep the back straight, grab your palms at the bottom, and pull up. Um, but it gives you great insight on what you've just eaten, how it affects the blood sugar level. Do you know what I mean? Good. Reach it up. So you'll see how much or how little you spike depending on the food that you ate or the whole meal that you ate. So here, and really kind of just roll the shoulder forward. We don't want to be here with it. Just kind of like roll the shoulder forward and really feel that stretch in the back of your shoulders. Excellent. And what it's done for me, it made me really see how eating different foods and how much sugar really kind of pours into my blood after I've eaten a certain meal or food. And I've been able to reduce that so much in a way that I gamify everything. So, in a way that was fun. So, from here, let's just go one way here. Really stretch that back out. This is one of my favorite stretches. It gets the shoulders and the back. And then this way. So if you're interested, I do have a link, a discount link. And if you have any questions for me regarding it, I'll be happy to answer it the best that I can, because I've only been wearing it for about 2.5 weeks now. Cup your hands inside your knee, the back of your knee or the back of your thigh, and just round that back out. Whew, I got a couple of cracks. Good. And if you have a chair or a bench that you were working on like I was, let's do this. Usually I would put my mat down. Oh, I have one of these, so I'll use that. So just so I can kneel on it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna reach this way. This feels good to me. So the equivalent, if you didn't have a bench or a chair, is that you would just do this on the floor and reach. But this lets me hang, stretches a little differently. Good. All right. What else? I think that's about it, y'all. I'm gonna go and refuel myself. I did all that in a fasted state, and now that I'm done, I'm just gonna go fuel my body with some food. And thanks for joining me. I'm going to see you next time. So if you enjoyed this, or if you want to learn a little bit more about the continuous glucose monitor, I'm definitely going to put the link at the bottom. And what else? I'll just listen, just poke around, view my channel. I would appreciate the support. Definitely comment if you have any questions about the glucose monitor. If you have any questions about Leslie McPherson, my amazing plant-based, whole food plant-based fitness coach, and she's going to really guide me to the stage when I compete in August. If you have any questions about bikini competition, I don't know much. I'm learning. I did it once before, but that does not make me an expert by any means or a stretch of the imagination. But I'm here and I'm doing it. I challenged myself to do it, and that's what I'm going to do. So if you have any questions about that, definitely comment and let me know. Subscribe, and share this information to anybody that you feel that might be interested. And I'll see you next time. I'll do this sooner than later, I promise. Okay, ciao, ciao. End the stream.